Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Very excited about today's video. I'm going to be trying out the new CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence. I'm sure you've heard all about this from other content creators. Very excited to give this a try. We're gonna see on my over 40 skin. So if that sounds interesting to you, I hope that you will stick around and give this a try with me. Please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of any future uploads. And if you enjoy this video, I hope that you'll consider giving it a thumbs up. And with that, grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and dive right into this. I do not have a primer on. Just watching other videos, other people using this, I was afraid that it might interfere because I think this may be a water-based product and I don't want any of my primers interfering with its performance. So I just have on my skincare and sunscreen. I hope that none of that interferes with this formula, but we will see. So I'm going to read a little bit about this off of CoverGirl's website. So it looks like it gets 4 out of 5 stars. The potent tone improving essence fades the appearance of existing dark spots. Let's see. Micro droplet technology, pigmented capsules blend easily to distribute a sheer, even tint for a radiant bare skin filter effect. We'll see. I typically prefer a medium coverage, but we're going to give this a try. Let's see. Lightweight gel texture. I can tell you from just trying this on the back of my hand, after I bought it, it's really more watery than gel-like, but we'll see. Contains 71% water. Okay, that provides an instant burst of moisture upon application and hydrates skin for up to 24 hours. And I need that right now. My skin, my winter skin is very dry, so I'm hoping that that is the case. Okay, 91% say skin feels smooth, 89% say skin looks fresh and healthy, and formula feels lightweight, and 87% says it provides a healthy glow. Okay, let's give this a try here. So this has, from what I understand, 0.5% bacachio. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. And it's apparently a plant-based retinol alternative. So I already use retinol. I use Tretinoin. I have a prescription for it, so I'm not using it for that. I'm really more interested in how this looks on my skin and how it performs. So I picked up the shade Light. I did did I do that on the CoverGirl website? I think I did this on the Ulta website. I did a color quiz just to see what shade that I would be, and it came out to light. There is one shade lighter than this. It's shade Fair. I'm gonna put this on, trying to decide. I guess I'll put this on the back of my hand. Let's do one pump and just see what this looks like. It's so watery. Strange formula. Okay. And I'm going to use a densely packed brush. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I wanted to use one that's a little bit more densely packed than normal because you can see you have to kind of burst these pigment capsules, and I want to make sure that I get enough pigment on here. Okay, let's give this a try. Ooh, all right. Oh yeah, light is definitely, yeah, this is actually a little bit light. Ooh, all right, we'll see though. Well, this is a strange product. Okay, it's very light on the skin. Okay, the sheer coverage, yes, that is about right. But I do think it's evening out my skin a little bit. Get a little bit more of this on here. Okay. All right, let me zoom you in a little bit here. Okay, so this is the side without. This is is the side with. So you can still see some of my freckles, my breakouts, but this is, okay, this is making my skin look smoother, just smoother. You can tell that there's something on my skin. It's not completely sheer, but I still wouldn't call this light coverage. Maybe sheer to light right now. We'll see if I can build it up just a bit here, I will. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry down for a minute. I'm gonna put it on the other side of my face. I wanna see what this does on my nose, because I'm already noticing that it's kind of like, I don't know, clinging to a dry patch there just a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna let it dry down just a minute, and then we'll go back. We'll go on the other side, and then I'll go back and see what this is looking like after it's set for just a minute. Okay, it's definitely evening out some of the redness that I have. I'm gonna go up under my eyes with this just to see. It's evening out my skin tone. I can tell you that I can see a little bit of coverage here. It is sheer to very light though. Still not quite. It's starting to match my skin tone. I know it looks really light in the camera. This is all natural light. I have no lights on right now. See if you can see. You can still see, like I said, some freckles. But the redness that I had is gone. It just looks a little bit smoother. It's not dewy. This is kind of like a natural satiny finish. I'm trying to look at my nose here and see if I like the way that it's sitting. I don't know how to describe this, but it's kind of, it's clinging a little bit. I have a little bit of dryness and it's clinging just a little bit to those spots. I don't know if I love the way it looks on my nose. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, because right now, what I do like about it is that it is hydrating. It is very hydrating. I can feel it on my skin. It feels like you're putting water on your face. Very light. And I like the finish. I like the way it looks. I just don't know what it's doing to my nose here. And I know it's hard to see. I don't like when a product gives me like you can see my pores, like it's sitting kind of on top. I don't like that. But it's really not doing that right now. It's just clinging to a couple of areas. We'll see. Overall, I like the way this looks. It's giving more coverage than what I expected. We'll see. I'm gonna wear this all day. I don't want to try to build it up a little bit. You know what, let's do that. For the sake of experimenting, let's go in and just put a little bit more right here where I have a little bit more to cover. I can see how a brush is gonna help break open those pigments and work it into your skin a little bit better. So I don't think I would recommend using a beauty sponge with this. It'll soak up the water, and I don't know that it would break open those capsules the way you need them to for the pigment. And a nice dense brush. This is working well. I think that covered a little bit more. Here's what I would say. It's definitely clinging. around as it's drying down to dry patches on my nose. I think in the summer, this might look a little bit better when my skin is a little bit more hydrated. Now, I do get sort of oily around my T-zone and nose area, so I do want to see what this does throughout the day. You know what, I should have pulled back my hair. It's driving me crazy, so it's probably driving you crazy. Let's get that out of my face. Okay, just get up a little closer here and let's see. I put it up under my eyes just to test it, just to see what it does, because it's so light. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't think I like it up under my eyes. I probably would not do that again. Yeah, you can definitely see it on my nose and right in here where I have a little bit of texture. It's looking a little bit heavy. I hope you can see. I don't think that you're going to be able to see any better with lights on. Overall, this is looking nice everywhere except my nose. So we'll see. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and we're gonna come back and we'll talk more about this after it's had a few minutes to sit. So I will be right back. Okay. I think that covered a little bit more. Here's what I would say. It's definitely clinging around as it's drying down to dry patches on my nose. I think in the summer, this might look a little bit better when my skin is a little bit more hydrated. Now, I do get sort of oily around my T-zone and nose area, so I do want to see what this does throughout the day. You know what, I should have pulled back my hair. It's driving me crazy, so it's probably driving you crazy. Let's get that out of my face. Okay, just get up a little closer here and let's see. I put it up under my eyes just to test it, just to see what it does, because it's so light. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't think I like it up under my eyes. I probably would not do that again. Yeah, you can definitely see it on my nose and right in here where I have a little bit of texture. It's looking a little bit heavy. I hope you can see. I don't think that you're going to be able to see any better with lights on. I mean, this is natural light. Overall, this is looking nice everywhere except my nose. So we'll see. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and we're gonna come back and we'll talk more about this after it's had a few minutes to sit. So I will be right back. All right, I am back. I have put on the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna go through really quickly what I used. So I went over, I did use mostly cream products, especially on my cheeks, because I was just afraid of the way that it's been clinging to some dry patches that was going to make it worse. So I used the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. I used the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Dusty Rose, and I will say these two went over this product nicely. My cheeks look nice. I'm liking the way that it's looking. It's playing nice with other cream products. Let's see. I used the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion for my highlight today. Normally I don't like a liquid highlight, but I did not want to use more powder than I needed to. Let's see. For eyes, I want to talk for just a minute about this palette. For eyes, I want to talk just a minute about this palette. I use the Lamora Attraction palette. I got this on Amazon. I found this through another content creator here on YouTube. Her name is Laura Fagelman. Please go check out her channel. If you are looking for content related to over 40 beauty, if she helps you to see that you can wear makeup when you're not in your 20s or 30s and how beautiful it can be. So go check her out. I love her channel. She's great at finding these dupes for higher end products. This is, now I don't have the Natasha Denona Glam palette, but this is apparently a pretty close match for that palette. It's on Amazon. I will link it below and you'll see it in another video that will probably go up before this one as well. It has a little mirror, but it's just got some beautiful shades in it. I used this one right here called Sand. This is a matte in my crease, and then I mixed Summer Candle and Honey on my lid, and just a little bit of Believer on my outer corner. This is a beautiful palette, regardless of whether or not it's a dupe for the Natasha Denona. I love this. I will link it below. Check it out if you're interested, and go check out Laura's channel. She's amazing. So that I used on my eyes. I used just a little bit of my Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil in the shade Simma Brown Now, and I have Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift on my upper lashes and the Sky High from Maybelline on my lower lashes. It's the only one I trust on my lower lashes at the moment. So, oh, and Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in the shade Cheeky. That is what I put on my lips. I love this. Doesn't dry you out. Love this. It's long lasting. Really, really like this. There's a lot of shades there. Okay, so let's talk about this CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence. It is, I'm not loving the way it's looking on the drier areas of my skin. It's accentuating the dryness on my nose right now. I'm just not loving the way that looks. It's making my forehead look a little bit more textured than I prefer. It's definitely not floating over your skin. I mean, this is like a serum that sinks into your skin and you're left with pigment. So kind of like the L'Oreal True Match Serum Foundation. I think I have that put away, but that one lays beautifully on your skin. Once it soaks in and you kind of get that, you know, just the pigment left. This is looking nice right here on my cheek area. Like I said, it played very nicely with the cream products that I put on my cheeks. No issues whatsoever. It didn't move. Was not going to powder this down at all because I was afraid it would accentuate the dryness, but I just felt like I needed to because it was already starting to move on my chin. So I used a little bit of the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Skin Perfecting or Perfecting Powder on my chin and my nose and a little bit on my forehead just to make sure that it didn't move. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, I forgot. Ooh, more importantly than the rest of these, I did use a little bit of the Catrice True Skin Concealer. I wear the shade Cool Cashmere again. This one is going to be in another video that will be coming out before this one likely. But very, very nice under my eyes. I only put this under my eyes and to just spot conceal right here. That's it. I didn't want to put it anywhere else because I just really wanted to see what this was going to look like on its own. Oh, it's really just heavy on my nose. I'm going to try a different moisturizer with this tomorrow. We'll see what it looks like. I will put in the description box with this video below just an update on how it did throughout the day. And we'll see. I don't know. If you've tried this, let me know what you think. If you really love it, if you have a tip for making it work a little bit better. I do like the brush that I used. I think the brush is the way to go with this foundation. Actually, I don't even know if they're calling it a foundation, really. Skin Perfector Fresh Tint, Hydro Fresh Tint. So yes, okay, so it's a skin tint. For a skin tint, this is awfully heavy. Maybe I built it up too much. Maybe I shouldn't have, you know, used as much as I did. I'm going to do a little research on it and just see what I can do to make this look better. If you have tried this though, please let us know. Put down in the comments whether you like this or not, or if you're considering buying it. So we will see. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Again, please go check out Laura Fagelman's channel. This palette, I have used this since I purchased it. I've been using it nonstop and just kind of playing with it. So I'm really happy with this. So go check her out. Thank you again for being here. I hope you'll consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoy your week ahead and make it a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.